Okay, for context, the reason why I sound like a nervous wreck is because I was. This is my first video. So, hi, I am Loot Llama 60, and I'm gonna be showing you one of the best early game builds. Because at the point I am at, I am early build player. This is my first character. If I go into town right here. So I didn't know my mic was up for like the first like minute of the video. So that's why you hear the change in audio. So I'm gonna show you a very simple but very like useful build. Now, I'm not gonna go over star talent points because you can do whatever with those. But, like in Lava's video of like top 15 tips and tricks for starting out players, I would suggest getting Hemogoblin. So don't worry if you hear me stuttering in the later parts of the video. That's because I got really nervous because for some odd reason. So just pay no mind to it. I'll try to add subtitles if needed. My merit spending. So if you're an early game, just starting out, early game player, do not spend your merits on the anything besides Hemogoblin at first. Or Hemogoblin and either this one right here or family XP share. So basically, go with Hemogoblin, family XP share, and then bag is what I would suggest. Sorry for the long pause in the video. I was needed. So yeah. Hemogoblin, family XP share, then bag. I won't go for the respawn rate because, actually, Gary, I need you again. If you go to the achievements here, there's one for the Giga Frogs, which if you buff your, respawn rate on all Blunder Hills monster respawns, that's gonna become an issue for, this achievement. So unless you're an achievement hunter, do whatever with this. Do whatever with this. But if you're like a diehard achievement hunter, do not get this until you get the Gigafrog achievement. Basically, some achievements are just like a gimme. Like this. A pro gamer move. Just keep Glumley's oil after the quest and then leave with it still in your inventory. Don't leave before the quest is over. Leave after, or else you won't get the achievement. And this you just get 777 damage. So 777 damage. This one, you just climb up the largest birch tree in the birch map. And a bunch of other, like these, you'll just unlock on your own. Because they're not really hard. At least these ones I got right here. Like, 100 hours, yeah, that's gonna speed by fast because it doesn't matter if you're online or not, you still gain AFK gains if you're off of a character. Now, I really had to learn basically from trial and error. Now, okay, I'm gonna stop babbling and get to the build. And, props to, Bara Baba on Discord for, giving me, like, hints on where to spend my points. And this is where you really should spend your archer points as well if you do end up becoming an archer first. So basically, here's the main stats you want to put them in, is strength, agility, gilded sword, sharpened axe, and that's about it. And buckler up. And in your for the archer, like your main ability points, you want to go with piercing arrow, veins of the infernal, garb of the unaging, high polymer limbs, and you don't really need to do these if you're gonna be an active player, but these really help if you get your AFK, if you're more AFK than anything. So basically, if you really just want to play offline or not be online, I want to say play offline because you can't really play the game offline because it's always online. So basically, if you're just gonna AFK farm, I highly suggest you do piercing arrow, kung fu kick, and strafe. And how you assign your attacks is you just drag and click like this. You can assign them anywhere, it doesn't really matter. Also, if you go to your settings and options, you want to enable use attacks during auto. Right here. I don't really suggest you do anything else besides enable that. Like 2-tap player to see info doesn't really matter unless, you know, you're going for daily tasks from Gary. I would really suggest you turn this unused talent points indicator on, just so you can tell when you don't have points to spend and when you do. And when you do activate it, I believe it shows you when you have unspent points. Like right here, I have 0 unspent points. So obviously it won't show. But if I were to go to, say, my second player, it would show that I have points to spend. It'll show you all 3 tabs. It won't show you how many points, like from the HUD menu, the GUI, how many points you got to spend. So you'll just have to click and see. So basically, your build wants to be Fist of Rage on your tab 1, Quickness Boots, Gilded Sword, and Sharpened Axe. Because Sharpened Axe, oh, I forgot, Bucklered Down or Bucklered Up. You want to upgrade that as well. So basically, if you do your main stat, it doesn't raise what you think it raises. It raises your main damage. So, say if you were to unequip your weapon, you would do X amount of damage per whatever skill is associated with your character. For archers, it's agility that boosts their damage. And wisdom would be for mages, and strength would be for warriors. Yeah. And don't be fooled by boost damage for archers. Yes, it boosts your damage, but not in the way you think. It basically just gives you damage to unarmed. So if you had nothing equipped, you would do X amount of damage. it still boosts your damage, but not as much. But with sharpened axe, it increases your weapon power. Okay, I'm gonna explain this as best as I can to whoever may be watching. Your weapon is a conduit for your damage. So, the weaker your weapon, the weaker the damage output's gonna be. Which is kind of, not that great, because until I got help from I'm trying to think of his name. Baba. I was doing maybe 100 to 300 damage per hit, excluding criticals. Now, as you can see here, it's very uncommon for me to get a low hit. And that's because my weapon damage is so high. Because what Sharpened Axe does on max is that it boosts your weapon power by 25. And like I said, your weapon's a conduit for your power, so the weaker the conduit, the weaker the output. So basically, you want this just so you do more damage. Don't be fooled. You also want your agility, because it boosts your smithing and efficiency for smithing. So it's helpful for crafting. You don't really want wisdom. That's not what archers need. So, just to recap, you want Fist of Rage, Quickness Boots, Bucklered Up, Gilded Sword, Sharpened Axe on tab 1. You want Piercing Arrow, Kung Fu Kick, Strafe, Veins of the Infernal, Garb of Unaging Quality, High Polymer Limbs, and that's it. So, these 6. Because what Veins of the Infernal do is it increases damage dealt by XX% every 10 smithing levels. And with Garb of Unaging, it basically gives you an agility boost. And this affects your weapon damage as well. Weapon power. So I really suggest you do get all 3 of your attacks just for AFK gains. It really helps. And that's about it. I don't really care if you subscribe, I don't really care if you like, I don't really care if you dislike. You like me if you like me, you don't if you don't. I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. See ya. Idleon is free to play, so if you want to go check it out, it's free on Steam, it's free on Android and iOS. So if you want, go check it out. Also, if you would like to join the Looters Guild, I would be happy to invite you in. Yes, shameless guild plug.